yesterday did you see the presentation PDF file which I have sent? Did you revise something?
Yes, ma'am.
Most of them are here. Yes.
Ma'am, I haven't seen. I haven't seen.
You haven't seen? Good. Thank you. Genuine answer is very nice, actually.
Ma'am, in that presentation, I came across this teres minor also. So, is that important in one of the slides? Teres minor.
Both teres, you can get only. You can only take teres, ma'am. Don't get into major, minor, and all those things.
Because it's in one of the slides, ma'am. So I thought I'll ask you.
Yeah, I have seen it, but I got that picture actually. I can't do anything.
Okay.
Yeah. So every this thing muscle has major and minor both. So we'll just take the name of the muscle only, not the major minor. It will be again big difference for you all. Okay. So yesterday, what all did we complete?
Ma'am, we started with teres major, followed by deltoid muscle. Then muscles for forearm, we covered flexor carpi radicals, flexor carpi ulnaris, palm muscles, followed by abdominal muscles, which included all the four: rectus abdominis, external obliques, internal obliques, and transverse abdominis.
Good. So we have completed the abdominal part. Yes. Now we will see the lower part. Okay. Shall we? Where is no vagus, no stimulation is seen today at all. Thank you. Yeah. This was the last slide we have seen. Transverse abdominis, internal oblique, external oblique, and you have 6 packs or 8 packs muscles. Yes. New thing yesterday I learned 8 packs. Yeah. So if we do any stretches, this is Trikonasana. Also will stretch your abdominal area. So in this, how can you write it? Towards the right side, if it is you are bending towards your right side, your left side is in eccentric contraction, your right side is in concentric contraction. Here?
It's an isometric?
No.
You're just holding in...
Yeah, you are holding, but if you are in starting stage, it is in concentric contraction. If you are holding for a longer time, it goes into isometric.
Yes.
So next is your spine. Okay. Spine, as I said, that spine is also attached with the muscles. Attached with the muscles. The muscle which is attached to your spine, which allows your spine to move properly, is through your erector spine. Erector spine. Okay. So any forward bending, back bendings, all these bendings will are helped out with your erector spine. What is it? Erector spine. Yes. So now not only this asanas, each and every asana we need spine, yes? Can you give me some asanas? Which gives extreme stretch to your spine.
Chakrasana.
Kati Chakrasana.
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 Chakrasana is like all
Kati Chakrasana.
yeah, Kati Chakrasana also, ma'am. All back. Urdhva Mukha is
Parivritta Paschimottanasana.
Ardhamatastya Anasana. Ardhamatastya
yes.
Vakrasana.
Vakrasana. Majorly, without spine, we can't do any asana. Yes.
Those ropes are ready, sir.
Sir?
Parivritta Baddha Uttitta Konasana.
Parivritta Baddha.
Uttitta Parshva Konasana.
Parivritta Parshva Konasana.
Let me tell you, each and every asana requires spine. Without spine, no asana is there for us. One thing is there, Shavasana. Shavasana doesn't require
What
any.
about Sukhasana, ma'am? We don't need to switch.
Sukhasana also, you will extend your spine. Yes. Extension of your spine is seen. We don't hunch ourselves. We extend our spine. So this is how when you're moving your forward bendings, this is your vertebral disc, which will be folded easily. And you can see this actually. This is your back bending. How is your vertebral disc here? Little bit fused. Yes?
More compressed.
Yeah, compressed. Yeah. So this is how your vertebral disc is seen when you have forward bendings or backward bendings. So the erector spine will help us out to give your stretches to your spine. Okay. Next is your glute muscles. Don't go with.
Sorry to bother. Erector spine gives you the flexibility to move forward as well as backward. That's what
Along with your spine, which will help your spine.
along with it.
Which will help your spine. Okay, ma'am? So next is your glutes muscle. Don't go with medius and maximus. I'll tell you what is medius and maximus. Medius is the short muscle which is inner side, and maximus is your muscle which is outer side. It is a big muscle compared to medium is smaller actually. Minimus is also there. Medius, minimus, maximus, 3 muscles are there. So we don't require that. We just need to know the muscle name. So this is your glutes muscles. All know this actually. Yes. Yes. Okay. So in glute muscles, at least for sitting also we need glute muscles. So very, very important for us. In Setu Bandhasana, Salvasana, it will be contracting, and so Virasana also we need glute muscles. Yes. Is it over bouncing or you're getting it? Okay, good. So for Pada Hastasana also we need glute muscles. Yeah. This also, it is what is happening. Is it eccentric or concentric contraction?
Eccentric.
Eccentric, ma'am.
Eccentric.
In this,
Concentric.
Concentric.
correct. So let me tell you one more very, very, very important muscle actually. It it is a muscle which is called iliopsoas muscle. It starts from your lumbar spine and ends towards your head. This is your head actually, head of your femur. It is so long muscle actually. This muscle is the thing which will help us to open up our hip. Opening up our hip is with the help of iliopsoas muscle. If the split is there, then your iliopsoas is very, very flexible. You can do splits. Your iliopsoas muscle is very, very flexible. And if we are about to do splits, we need to strengthen our iliopsoas muscle. Okay.
Can you repeat it from where it starts? Start from lumbar spine
ends to the head of the femur.
or till the knee?
Not knee, femur, not
Sorry, yeah.
thigh bone.
Yeah, thigh bone. That's all.
Okay. So for at least Trikonasana also we need iliopsoas because we are opening up our hip. Setubandhasana, butterfly. All of this needs iliopsoas. Okay. Next is a muscle which is a short muscle, but sometimes people can't open their hips properly. They will be like V-shaped only. For that, the iliopsoas and pectineus muscles are very, very important. So to open up their hip properly, pectineus, it is from your pubic bone to your femur bone. So this is how your pectineus muscles see. When you start doing butterfly, of course we feel at your thigh and also at your groin area. We feel stretch. Okay? Yes, no?
Yeah.
So next is your sartorius muscle. This is the longest muscle. One of the longest muscle actually. It starts from your ilium and ends towards your tibia. Starts from your ilium. Actually, ilium, where is ilium and where is tibia? It is so long.
Patella, ma'am.
No, ma'am, it is still your tibia actually. The position is it is seen to be like that, but it ends to your tibia. Patella is like one kind of floating bone. It is just attached to your knee. That's it. If the sartorius is attached to it, it will be stiffened. Okay. So when you do Supta Virasana, we will get a nice stretch of the sartorius muscle.
Could you repeat on the sartorius muscle, please?
It starts from your ilium and ends to the tibia, head of the tibia.
Is the longest muscle, ma'am?
Yeah, one of the longest muscle. Others are there. One of the longest muscles. It comes into that family. Okay. Can you tell me where you can stretch more your sartorius muscle?
Chakrasana.
Yeah, Chakrasana. Good.
Vrikshasana.
Vrikshasana, you people are now 300. More stretch now, more.
Matsyasana.
Matsyasana, yes.
Halasana, ma'am.
Malasana isn't in concentric. Halasana. Yeah, good. Nice. Vajrasana, yeah, okay.
Supta Vadrasana.
I gave the example of Supta Vajrasana rather than this. Nice stretch. Which one will give you nice stretch with Supta? Sartorius muscle.
Supta Vajrasana.
Supta Vajrasana will give you, ma'am. Chakrasana will give you.
Ma'am, Purvottanasana and Chamatkarasana. If you can do it.
Kapotasana, ma'am.
Kapotasana. Yeah, Kapotasana. Good. So these are the things which will give you a nice stretch to your sartorius muscle and your iliopsoas muscle also.
Ma'am, Ushtrasana. Ushtrasana.
Ushtrasana,
Camel pose.
yeah, you can get it, but it is in concentric contraction. Yes. Okay. But you'll get that stretch now. Yes.
Parighasana.
Parighasana. Yeah.
Kapotasana.
Kapotasana, you get it.
Ekapada Chakrasana.
Ekapada Chakrasana. Bapre, who's that? Ravi sir. Huh? Yes, sir, surely you get it. In Chakrasana, you get it.
Ashwashanchalana, ma'am, for the back leg.
And Natarajasana.
Yeah. Natarajasana, Ashwashanchalana also.
All Veerabhadrasana series, ma'am. The
Oh, yeah.
Veerabhadrasana 3.
Now tell me, you're telling one asana. So is it a concentric or eccentric contraction along with that?
Ma'am, how about Bhujangasana?
Bhujangasana, yeah, it is not much, ma'am, I guess, because we are just lifting up our torso, not the lower part.
What about Dhanurasana, ma'am? It is in
Dhanura,
eccentric.
no, concentric.
Which muscle, ma'am? Sartorius I'm talking about.
Only sartorius. Yeah, I'm talking about sartorius.
How is it concentric, ma'am? You are in Dhanurasana, you are stretching, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah. Okay.
strengthening that muscle.
Correct. Eccentric.
Eccentric, right?
Eccentric.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is how when you go to Ekapada also, tree pose also. This is in concentric and this is in isometric. This is your sartorius method. Yeah, got it?
Yes, ma'am.
So till now we have completed erector spine. Erector spine, glutes muscles, iliopsoas, pectinus, and sartorius. Okay?
Ma'am, this iliopsoas and all will come in glutes only, ma'am? Or
No, it is on anterior side, not on posterior side. It is on anterior side. So next muscle is your thigh muscle. Those are called quadriceps because we have 4 muscles there. Here only 3 muscles are seen. Quadriceps. So these are your thigh muscles, anterior part of your thigh. Yeah, you can see Natarajasana. In Natarajasana, here it is in the upper leg which is there. It is in eccentric contraction. Here it is in concentric contraction. The leg is which is down is in concentric contraction.
Is this concentric or isometric?
This is in concentric because you will try to tend to go forward a little bit. So quadriceps. So when we do our Baddha Konasana, so is it eccentric or concentric contraction? Butterfly.
eccentric.
Yes, eccentric.
Concentric.
No. How concentric you are putting? Yeah, stretching, no?
Eccentric.
Yeah, eccentric. This one?
Eccentric.
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 No, it is concentric.
Concentric.
How concentric or eccentric?
It is stretching.
Ma'am, when we are bending forward,
Eccentric, ma'am.
having a flexion over the muscles, and then it is, what do you say, contracted back.
We are stretching, right? That
We are stretching the back, but not the muscles. We are, I feel
Not
we
the
are
thigh.
doing it.
And discussion is nice. I'm enjoying it.
I think it is eccentric.
Eccentric, ma'am, I think. Even I think it is eccentric.
Chalo, we'll do one thing.
Like,
Okay. Tell me who is telling that how many will tell it as eccentric? Ravi sir, Lakshmi ma'am.
Or isometric.
It is not. Ravi sir, Lavanya ma'am, Himaja ma'am, Lakshmi ma'am, 50-50. Shirika ma'am. Okay, concentric. The others are concentric. Huh?
Yeah, I feel it's concentric.
Eccentric. Kalyani ma'am, eccentric.
yes, ma'am, eccentric.
Yeah, eccentric.
Eccentric is stretched. Eccentric is stretched, na?
Stretch.
Yeah. Stretch.
So now go into that pose and check for yourself.
Ma'am, please ask question once again. My internet connection was lost, please.
Yeah. So in this pose, which is your quadriceps, your thigh muscles are called your quadriceps. So thigh muscles are as in eccentric or concentric contraction.
Concentric, ma'am.
I feel concentric, ma'am.
Concentric.
Concentric. Who is other concentric?
Manju Singh, ma'am.
Manju Singh, super ma'am, concentric. Ravi sir?
It is eccentric, it is stretching, no?
How is it stretching? Your back
the
muscles
back.
are stretching. Your
Yeah.
back muscles are stretching, not your front muscles.
Nice.
So your back is
Back is stretching.
eccentric and the thigh, the quads, if you're talking only about the quads, it's concentric.
Yeah.
If you're talking about the back, then it
String is
is
stretching, hamstring is stretching, and that quadricep is contracting.
Yes, super. Whose is that answer?
Ma'am, then what happens to your calf muscles, ma'am? In
We'll see.
forward fold?
Once we'll go to calf muscles, we'll see. Okay. We are just.
Ma'am, it depends upon how you are flexing your foot.
No.
You are flexing your foot. So it is
Uttanasana, always the
it
foot
is
is
eccentric.
inside, not outside. The toes
Ma'am,
are
you flexing, it
Ma'am,
is contracting.
Manashwini ma'am, wait. Just a second. Don't go into modifications. We just need the exact position of the asana. No modifications. If
But
you
we are keeping our leg in asana also flexed, na?
yeah, it is flexing. So, so in flexion, you
It
see
is contracting.
yeah, it is contracting. That is
Ah.
correct. The
Yes,
quadriceps, your thigh muscles, anterior part of your thigh muscles are contracting.
Yeah. Ma'am, can I add one thing?
Yeah, Manju ma'am, yes.
Ma'am, whatever I could understand from the discussion, simply in the direction of the movement, always contraction will be there, and opposite to the movement, stretching will be there.
And that's what I was telling, both eccentric, bicep, tricep. If one is contracting, other is extending.
Any movement, if I am bending my hand like this way it is contraction, this way it is
Correct. Super.
stretching. If I am bending my hand like this way it is contraction, this way it is stretching.
Nice.
So it is simple rule is that for every movement.
Every movement.
So when bending will be there, ma'am. For movement is there. If movement is there, always in the direction of the movement, contraction will be there. Opposite to the movement, direction of the movement, stretching will be there.
But in some asanas, it is not
Ma'am,
possible.
wherever you take, ma'am, you give me any example, we'll discuss on that.
We'll see the Nataraj asana.
Yes, ma'am. So hand or leg, ma'am?
Leg.
Leg, if
Quadriceps only.
quadriceps. So we are turning from back side. So leg is moving towards our head.
Yeah.
Towards our head. So back muscles, like back is what our hamstring is stretching there. Our hamstring is stretching there, and quadricep muscles are contracting.
The leg which is upward, the hamstrings are contracting or expanding.
The hamstring will expand, ma'am, because
the upper side, the leg which is upper side.
So hamstring will be contracting. Hamstring will be contracting because movement is that side only. Movement is opposite here.
I'm not getting the exact asana, but some asanas we don't feel that same thing actually.
Ma'am, see, this stretching is to control the movement. Stretching is to control the movement because it pulls the muscle back.
Yeah, correct.
Hamstring
But
and
in some
quadriceps
asanas it is
muscles.
not possible. Mama. In some asanas it's not possible ones. In some asana we feel some isometric contractions also. I'm not
Isometric means muscles expansion and relaxation without movement. If I'm keeping my, like if I'm lifting something, I'm bending, this is isometric, like isotonic, concentric and eccentric. If I'm keeping it like this, then also muscles are involved. So at that time, if at that time this is isometric, like if I'm flexing and releasing, contracting and releasing, this is isometric. The moment I start moving this becomes isotonic.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Correct. So what? So now we are saying that for every movement of the muscle, of course, we need there is a contraction and eccentric and concentric contractions of the muscles. Yes, but in some asanas, I felt that some of the muscle are in isometric.
The moment we are holding it, this will be isometric, ma'am. The moment we are.
But some asanas are there, ma'am. I'll think about it.
Please share those asanas. We'll discuss on that.
I'll see, ma'am, sure. Okay. So quadriceps we have finished. So next is your hamstrings. All know hamstrings, I guess. Yes. This is like a goddess of our yoga. Without hamstrings, it is very difficult for us to at least do our padasanas. Yes. So it starts from your ischium and ends towards your head of your tibia. Tibia and fibula. Ischium. Because it is a seating bone, it is on posterior side. So it starts from your ischium and ends towards your tibia and fibula. Yeah, here you can see it is an eccentric or concentric contraction.
The picture is not clear, ma'am. What is that?
It's not clear.
Yeah. It is
what is happening there is
concentric, right?
Yeah, it is concentric. Correct.
Hamstring is.
Hamstring is
concentric.
This one.
This way, hamstring is stretching, ma'am, and quadricep is contracting.
Yes.
Yes, quadriceps are contracting. Good. So next, coming to your calf muscles. Okay. Here in calf muscles, we have two muscles actually, main muscles. These are your gastrocnemius and soleus. Okay.
So again, calf muscle stretching because we are bending forward, so back muscle is stretching.
So in which one?
This asana, ma'am, Uttanasana.
Okay.
We are bending forward. So these muscles will stretch.
Yes. So let us see this asana.
So
here
this is stretching, ma'am.
Yeah. Here your iliopsoas, if this is your right leg which is down, so if the right side of your iliopsoas is stretching, left side of your iliopsoas is in concentric, left side is eccentric, Your sartorius is in eccentric. Your pectinus muscle is in eccentric. Quadriceps is in eccentric. Hamstrings, glutes are in concentric. All agree? Any doubt or any wrong?
What about calf muscles, ma'am, here?
Now calf muscles. So calf muscles, what are those calf muscles?
It is
Contracting only looks like.
Yeah,
contracting, definitely contracting.
it is contracting. Concentric contraction. Whereas the upper leg,
It is stretching.
Eccentric.
Eccentric contraction. If you try to flex your, this is your flexion of your ankle, right?
Yes.
So of course it is stretching. So it is eccentric contraction. Okay, got it? So here in
Go back to the previous slide. The quadriceps are contracting and hamstrings and calf muscles are in eccentric, right? So you can see both the movements,
yes, correct.
front and back.
In both the legs, we have different opposite movement.
Yeah, it is different.
Yeah, exactly opposite.
Yeah, exactly opposite. See,
So where contraction is there, in other leg, stretching will be there.
yes, this is your right leg, of course. If this is your left leg,
Ma'am, in the right leg ankle also there's a flexion, right?
yeah, there's flexion.
Flexion, yeah. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
So this is
In left leg, the if toe is facing to ceiling, then it is construction, right?
Extension.
toe is pointing your
Yeah,
implant
toe
of-
is pointing to ceiling.
Ceiling.
If it is extending,
Extend.
if it is
Calf
extending,
muscle. Calf muscle.
okay, calf muscle. If you are extending,
Contract,
Then again contraction will be there.
Contract. Okay.
contraction in calf as well as the what
For
is it?
different
Like
movement, we have different stretching and
Yeah.
relaxing. In the
hamstrings.
back, we have
so I request you to not to modify your pose. Just put the pose whatever it is there. No modifications.
Okay.
But correct, sir. If you point your toe, it is of different concentric and eccentric contractions. It is different. But only till your calf muscle, not your hamstring and quadriceps. Yes. So here in Adho Mukha Drupadasana, here in Adho Mukha, what is happening? Yes.
calf muscle and hamstring stretching.
Your
Calf
gastrocnemius,
stretching.
your gastrocnemius and soleus is in eccentric contraction.
Eccentric contraction.
Yes. Okay.
Hamstring also eccentric, no?
Glutes also eccentric. Your quadriceps is in concentric. Yes, Asha ma'am.
No, ma'am. It automatically raised the
Okay, good. So till now we have finished our foot muscles, the lower part muscles. Okay. Yeah, I then put the muscles of the foot region. You can, as I said, this on hand, this is your palm muscles. You can write foot muscles here at your foot, because those are very many muscles actually. So I thought we'll put foot muscles only. Okay, please write it down, foot muscles.
Ma'am, can you go to the calf muscle slide, ma'am? Which are the two muscles? One is the gastrocnemius and the second.
And soleus, SOLEUS.
Okay.
Okay. So coming to your neck side, we are left with only
So
neck.
palm muscles are also foot muscles.
No, I am there. See, I can't show my foot here, no. So that's
Okay.
at your foot, this is your foot. While teaching, I can't do asanas. That won't be good. So next is your neck muscle. This is your sternocleidomastoid muscle. If it is difficult for you, let me tell you is that this is your side muscle actually, sternocleidomastoid. Okay, because it is starting from your sternum, near to your sternum, clavicle and mastoid, maxilla.
Anterior side, ma'am.
No, this side one.
Then what about trapezius?
Trapezius is below here. It is your trapezius is back side of
Shoulder.
Here the scapula is it?
Yeah, near to your scapula, correct.
Okay.
So for neck muscles, here anterior neck muscles, posterior neck muscles. This is your anterior neck muscle, posterior neck muscle. When you try to do lateral flexion, this is your sternocleidomastoid muscle. Okay, anterior neck, posterior neck muscles. Please write it down. So we have, without this slide, we have palm muscles, foot muscles, anterior neck, posterior neck muscles.
Ma'am, what should we write down? Sorry.
Anterior neck muscles, ma'am. If you try to extend your neck, so this anterior neck muscles are in eccentric contractions, your posterior neck muscles are in concentric contraction. If you try to flex your neck, your posterior neck muscles are in eccentric contraction, anterior neck muscles are in concentric contraction. When you try to do lateral flexion, your sternocleidomastoid muscle is in eccentric here. Okay.
What is the name of that muscle? Sterno?
Clastomastoid. I'll give you the whole name. Sternocleidomastoid. STERNOCLEIDO. Cleidomastoid. 3 words are there here. Sternocleidomastoid. I can't help with this, sorry. There is no shortcut for this. Okay, here you can see the lateral flexion of your neck is seen. So this is your sternocleidomastoid. Okay, got it?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So okay, so now you'll go to the first slide. Tell me if this slide is in presentation mode. Can you see the slide now?
Yes, ma'am.
First slide. So here we have a very little muscles, not all muscles are seen here. Okay. This is your trapezius muscle, pectoralis muscle, bicep, tricep here. What do we have? At your forearm.
What, ma'am?
At your forearm, what muscles do we have?
Flexor.
Oh yeah.
Radical.
We'll start from our neck. So these are your anterior neck muscles, posterior neck muscles. Sternocleidomastoid. Okay. So this is my
Pectoral.
along the hip,
Serratus anterior.
serratus anterior.
And
Yes.
then
Here.
trapezius.
Here.
Deltoid. Muscles.
Here.
Bicep.
Tricep. Forearm. Carpi radicals.
Flexor carpi radius.
Flexor ulnar.
Palm muscles.
At my lumbar spine.
Lats.
Lats, your lats. I heard it first time. Lats.
Lats dorsi.
Latissimus dorsi. Yeah. So what are we left with? Yeah.
Trapezius, ma'am.
Abdominis, internal.
Abdomen.
External
Hello,
obliques.
ma'am. Missed teres major.
Yeah, teres. Yeah. is here.
Yeah.
Your armpit, near to your armpit. Manjushri ma'am, you are telling abdominal muscles.
Rectus abdominis, external obliques, internal obliques, transverse abdominis.
Superb ma'am. These are your muscles at your abdominal region. Yes. So next, which is your hip opening muscle?
Iliopsoas.
Yes, iliopsoas. One more muscle which is there is
Pectineus.
pectineus, and the longer muscle at your thigh,
Sartorius.
sartorius. Your anterior thigh muscles are called
Quadriceps.
quadriceps. Posterior hamstrings. At your calf muscles, what are we have?
Gastrocnemius.
And soleus. At your foot, we have foot muscles. Okay. Yes. So these are very few muscles we have learned. Got it?
Ma'am, I had a small confusion. When they say we are stressed out or tensed, we can see some pressure building up on our shoulders. So which actual muscles are affecting here?
Here you will have your sternocleidomastoid and your trapezius muscle.
Trapezius and that. Okay. Nothing to do with the deltoid.
No. Here, this is your shoulder girdle, no?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Trapezius.
Yeah, trapezius. Give me a second. I'll be just fine.
Yes.
Asha, you were saying something? Trapezius is stressed when?
No. When we are stressed out, we can see some pressure building up on our shoulders. So I just asked, what are the muscles? She's trapezius and the neck muscles, that sternocleidomastoid. So those are the two. Yeah.
These two. Okay.
Yep.
Can somebody repeat the contractions? Isometric or this thing again, please. Eccentric contraction. This. Manju ma'am.
Yes, Acha, ma'am is come back.
Yes, ma'am, what was the doubt?
Just you're recapping.
Okay, group discussion.
Ischial muscle is the hamstring muscle.
Mama?
Ischial muscle was also there in the slide, I think.
Hamstring muscles?
Is it same as hamstring muscle? Ischial was there in the slide. ISHIA.
Which one? At your hamstring muscle, huh?
I'm asking if it is the hamstring muscle.
Hamstring starts from ischium and to the head of
Acha,
the
okay. You are asking me the position.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The hamstring starts from your ischium to your tibia. Sorry, ilium. Ischium, yes. Ischium to your tibia and fibula. Insert your tibia and fibula. Okay. So what we can do is now. So I need a volunteer now. So did you get your the movement assignment form that is there?
Yes, sir.
What part? So you have completed your movement block, I guess.
Yes, ma'am.
So now you need to fill the other, that is your muscles now. Okay. So how are you going to take one asana and fill it is at
Same
your
asana. What? Same asana, ma'am?
same asana. Otherwise, if you are trying to do 2 asanas also, it is okay. Very interesting.
Same.
Yeah, same only. Otherwise, if you wanted to get more tougher one, also you can take other asana and write the movements and your muscles. Okay. So if you try to flex your neck, so anterior neck muscles are being flexed out. It is in concentric contraction. So in that way, you need to write flexion at that moment, and muscles, anterior neck muscles is in concentric contraction. For concentric contraction, you can write CC. You don't need to write all concentric contraction. For concentric contraction, you can write CC. For eccentric contraction, you can write EC. EC is eccentric contraction. Okay. Isometric IM. I have given in that Word file.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So you need to fill your first block with the movements, flexion, extension, abduction, adduction, all these things. And with the muscles, you need to write if it is in concentric or eccentric contractions there. Okay. So shall we do one asana now? Who is on the mat?
Chaitanya.
Ravi sir? Achha, Ravi sir. Okay, Ravi sir wants to.
Chaitanya can do.
Ravi sir, which is, chalo, this is your colleagues request now. Which asana you want to do with Ravi sir? You want to punish Ravi sir?
He's good at the core, so we'll go with Chaturanga.
Chaturanga. Sir, you need to, if it is, you need to stay for a longer time then. Okay.
Or
Please
even
unmute your.
Urdhva Mukha is also okay, ma'am. Urdhva Mukha.
The handstand.
We can feel more.
See how your colleagues are so excited.
He's very strong in those areas. So,
He can do any asana.
yeah.
Okay. Ravi sir, unmute and go into asana because I need to ask you something.
He is a poster boy.
Yeah.
Asha, Ravi.
No.
Why?
They are so good in all the asanas, difficult asanas.
No, not.
Acha.
No, ma'am.
See, every time all will say all will tell I can't do this, I can't do that, but they can do it. So which asana? Chalo, your colleague is waiting for you.
Urdhva Mukha.
Urdhva Mukha is better.
Yeah, correct.
More,
Hold. Yes.
more movements.
Chalo, theek hai. Sir, put your neck in neutral. We'll start from foot. Okay. So here in foot, first we will see the movement and then the muscle. Okay. Sir, you can hold it for a longer time. Okay. I don't want to strain it. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So it at the foot, what is it is? It is in plantar flexion or dorsiflexion?
Is Dorsey. Sorry.
Dorsi.
And the toes are down and the heel is up.
Yeah.
Plantar flexion. Plantar flexion.
Yeah, it is in plantar flexion. So what muscles are involved in this now? Foot muscles are is it eccentric or concentric?
Foot muscles are
Concentric.
constant.
Yeah. Concentric. Correct. So ankle.
Ankle is flexed. Ankle is flexed.
Extended. No, ankle
Sorry.
extended.
Ankle
Yeah.
extended. Yeah, from downward. Yes.
Okay, ankle extension. So now your calf muscles.
Calf muscles concentric. Concentric.
Good. Knee.
Hamstring.
Concentric.
See the movement first and then the muscle. Knee, which movement?
Knee is extended. Knee is extended.
Extension, flexion.
Extension.
Extension.
Yes, extension. So hamstrings.
Extension.
Concentric.
Eccentric. Concentric. Hamstring. Concentric.
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 Quadriceps
Quadriceps.
Yeah,
Quadriceps
quadriceps eccentric. So you want to get rested? You can rest and go back. No?
You can rest in Bhujangasana if you want.
Yeah, you can rest in Bhujangasana. So go to Bhujangasana best. The same thing happens.
Elbow Bhujangasana.
Yeah. We'll see Bhujangasana, okay? The same thing happens.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
But not that stretch, I think.
Well,
Yeah.
excuse your okay. Go to him.
Okay.
Excuse him a little bit. Okay. So hamstrings here now are in concentric. Concentric. Quadriceps.
Eccentric.
Eccentric.
So now hip joint, is it in abduction, adduction, anything?
Joint.
Hip joint.
Hip joint.
Adduction. Abduction.
Any external rotations or internal rotations?
External.
External rotation, correct. So external rotation. So your pelvic floor muscles.
Pelvic are in posterior tilt.
Posterior tilt is there.
Yes, posterior tilt. So here your sartorius muscle, pectinus and iliopsoas. What is happening?
All are eccentric, ma'am.
All are eccentric, Kalyani ma'am. You are unmuted.
All the muscles on the front side of the body are in eccentric.
Yeah, correct.
And all those three are in anterior side only, right?
Yeah, anterior
And
side.
it is eccentric, yeah.
It is in eccentric contraction. So coming to your spine, is it is flexing or extending?
Flexing.
Yes. So erector spine muscles are in
Concentric.
concentric contraction. Yes. So coming to your torso, that is your abdominal muscles. Abdominal muscles, what happens?
We missed the glutes, ma'am.
I said glutes are in concentric. We finished, I guess.
Yeah. This is abdominis is eccentric.
Yeah, abdominis is in eccentric, correct. So coming to your shoulder, your thorax, is it retraction or protraction?
Retraction.
Ravi sir, please go into Bhujangasana. Go into Bhujangasana. So it is retraction or protraction?
Retraction.
Yeah, retraction. So what are the muscles which are present at your thorax?
Pectoral
And
serratus. Teres major is also involved.
teres major, you get it in your shoulder, of course.
When we raise it only, then we can feel it, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lats, yeah.
Yeah, lats also.
So sorry, yeah. Near to your spine, your erector spine is in concentric contraction and your lats are in concentric contraction here. Yes?
Yeah.
So torso, your pectinus and pectoral muscles and your serratus anterior muscle are in eccentric contraction.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Coming to your shoulder joint, what movement is it?
Deltoid.
Posterior tilt is there.
Posterior tilt.
Yeah, that is for the pelvic
region.
Yeah. Shoulders are external rotation.
Okay, external rotation. Any abductions?
Is
No,
going
I
away.
think it's adduction. It's adduction, right?
It is adduction or abduction?
Towards medial right.
Medial line.
Shoulder.
You are saying it is external rotation and adduction.
Abduction it is.
Abduction, right?
Abduction. Yeah, abduction, ma'am. If you see from the anterior side, it is abduction.
No, don't see into anterior side of the
Adduction.
feel that position. So it is internal rotation or external rotation?
External.
External.
Is for sure. But
That
not
is what you feel, internal or external?
External.
External, because you are retracting your shoulders. So it is abduction or adduction?
adduction.
Abduction.
Abduction. Away from the body.
From backside it is adduction.
Let me ask Ravi sir. It is adduction or abduction?
Adduction.
Adduction, ma'am.
Adduction.
Adduction with external rotations.
Yes.
Correct. Super. Good.
Ma'am, I didn't get this one. How is it adduction?
It is towards your body, but it is your shoulder. See, shoulder is externally rotated, but your hand is being added.
But ma'am, in anatomical position, we are seeing from so it is going away only.
Anterior and see, if we take, we are standing in Tadasana facing forward, and when we are taking it, we are moving away from the medial line. Yeah. So
But
it
you
has
are forcing your hands towards your shoulders. It is towards your medial line.
no, ma'am, it is
Only
going
your shoulder. Yeah, I got it. Only your ball and socket joint is externally rotated. But it is you're adding towards your body.
Okay.
Shoulder ball and socket joint is externally rotated. Your hands are adding.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay?
not convinced, ma'am.
Not convinced. So please go into Bhujangasana and check and come back. Yeah,
Medial is in between, so it is
Sir, relax.
adduction only, no? It is adduction only.
Relax. Yes.
Medial line is in between your scapula, so it is adduction only. Reduction,
adduction.
it is like this. It is going like this. It is going like this. It is adduction towards medial line. And
Ma'am,
when
I said it is adduction only.
Is it? When you are
She's
doing
supporting
like
your
this,
answer. She's supporting your answer only, ma'am. She's
I am
not saying
supporting your answer. I am not saying it is abduction. Teacher, morning, she is giving me class. टीचर जी आज के लिए छोड़ दो लास्ट क्लास है मेरा
Ma'am, we want you more, ma'am. We'll miss. We want not a minute.
more of confusion only then.
Okay, we'll finish that and then again go to the discussion. So that please go to Bhujangasana, please. Ravi sir, please go to Bhujangasana. Yeah. So what is happening to his? We finished your torso, scapula.
Scapula is elevated.
Okay, elevated. Any adduction?
It's adduction.
It is adduction.
Adduction.
Yeah, scapula.
Elevation adduction.
So what muscle is it?
I'm not convinced, ma'am. It has to be abducted.
Me and you will be one and one. Okay. Scapula is adduction, elevated. So what is the muscle which is present there?
Trapezius.
Trapezius muscle. It is in concentric contraction.
Concentric.
Concentric contraction. So coming to your elbow now. Elbow.
Biceps is contraction
Elbow is
and
like
triceps is extension.
Yes, ma'am.
That's supine and pronation. Pronation is there.
First we will see the movement muscle and you're going fast. I'm very slow, ma'am. Not fast.
6:35. 6:30.
Give me 2 minutes of time. Sorry. I will finish this and I'll wind it up. I'm very sorry. Can you please give me extra time? Otherwise, I have to.
Yes, ma'am.
So please, Bhujangasana. Bhujan, yes, ma'am. Fast. So your shoulder, your deltoid muscle is in concentric or eccentric? Deltoid.
It is actually isometric.
Isometric. It is
Del-
eccentric contraction. Deltoid.
Yeah.
Eccentric. Bicep, triceps. Bicep is in concentric.
Concentric.
Triceps.
Eccentric.
Elbow, which movement?
Flexed.
Yes. Forearm, is it pronation or supination?
Pronation.
Pronation. So what muscle?
Radial ligation.
Radialis.
Yeah.
Radialis is in concentric. Ulnaris is eccentric.
Yeah.
Yes. So forearm, is it flexion? Fingers, is it flexion or extension or abduction? Extension and abduction also. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Neck one. Neck.
Neck is posterior.
Posterior neck muscles are concentric. Your anterior neck muscles are in eccentric. Thank you so much, Ravi sir. Okay. This is how you need to write your movement and your asanas. The chart. Please attach a picture into that and write your batch name and timings also. That is a little bit mandatory for me because otherwise I can't remember it. Okay. So I'll give a drive link for you all so you can put into that. And till Monday is your last day to submit. Okay. And
we have marks for this assignment, which is included.
I don't know.
Okay.
My job is still only till the assignment is finished. And one more thing, if anyone is interested to do testimonial video, please take one, freeze your picture, and you can tell the movements normally. You can which part is what, and now only we have frozen Ravi sir there, no? In the same way, you can freeze that picture into that video, and you can type it, or you can tell this as this part. I mean, foot area is in flexion, extension, and otherwise foot muscles are in eccentric or concentric contraction. I would like to have testimonial. For testimonial, you can give me till the end of the month.
Same asana which we are doing in that assignment? In different.
Yes. If you want me to check it and give correct it, and you can do it, do the testimonial also, because the testimonial has to be perfect, no? So I'll check it and give it to you back so that there is no mistakes into it, and you can do your testimonial. And I would like to request you all to do testimonial if it is possible for you all, but it is better to have testimonial. Okay. And this is your homework. You can submit me till Monday. So no other topics are all notes are given to you all. Okay. Yes. Till now all notes is given to you all. Even your movement assignment thing is given to you. Okay. So please, any doubts or otherwise we can leave. Thank you so much for your extra 10 minutes of time. Thank you.
Can you share your number? The one which is sent that the same thing, right? In the group. That's your number. Any doubt, we can get in touch with you.
Yes. If any doubts, if I message it a little bit late, I'm sorry, but I'll surely reply.
Yes.
That is it. I'll send you the drive link. You can write it. You can drop that into your drive. Okay. And I need almost how many people are there here? Only 4 people. Rather, 4 people. Naren sir, Lakshmi ma'am, I'll remember me also. Okay. Rather than this 36 members need to be submitting your assignments. Okay. All need to pakka. All have to send your assignments. If you have any doubt, small doubt also, it's okay. Ask me, text me. I'll surely clear it out. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a nice day then. Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am. We'll miss you.
Thank you.
Next
I
class.
will be there. I will be there.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Ma'am, you are a physiotherapist?
Ma?
You are a physiotherapist?
No, perfusionist.
Oh.
No, don't ask me what is perfusionist. Not this perfume, huh?
No. Okay, fine.
I work in cardiac surgery.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Ma'am, the testimonial is compulsory. Testimonial.
If you please, this is my request. Very, very, very humble request. At least in this 36 members, I can get at least 15 or 10. I'm expecting. That is one of the gift you can give me. But just kidding, no. It is not exactly compulsory. But if it is nice, you can give me the testimonial. It is very good. We need it. Okay. 4:30 batch. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Over to Lakshmi ma'am.
Thank you then. Yeah.
Tomorrow, no anatomy.
5:30 batch, you can take a quick break. 2 minutes. Okay, so yeah, where are you all? How many asanas that you achieved? How is your physical progress? No answers. Only practice, huh? Yeah, Yashaswini ma'am, tell me. How is your practice going on? How is your progress? Everybody seeing some.
Good, ma'am. It's good. I'm able to do Bakasana, Kakasana. Yesterday I tried Kaundanyasana, but with the strap Kaundanyasanas. But yet I could reach the place.
So your strength and flexibility increased or not?
Yes, it did. But still, there's a long way to go.
Not long way. It depends on your practice.
On and off.
Not the practice that we do here in session. I'm saying out of the session, you have to practice on your own, even weekends or weekdays also. Evening time here, we have only 1 hour practice, right?
Yes.
So in a day, if you can grab the little bit time for the practice, and then you can see more improvement.
Yeah, evening it's tough, so I just try to manage in the morning 1 hour. So
I understand everybody's having commitments and all, but still during the training time itself, we will be having little commitment. So that is the reason I used to give assignment yesterday. Do practice whatever we are doing in the session like that. So at least now onwards, try to practice whatever the things that we are doing in the session itself, evening time or weekdays. You can put a little bit time and practice, then you can see physical improvement.
yeah, sure.
When is your exam date? Sir mentioned.
No, not yet. Probably Feb And
Once scores get in, no, then we won't go into the mat and practice. So this is the time that we need to use. Okay, so since we have very less time here, what you want to practice? Others, enable your videos. Vice versa, switching off your videos. Taneshji, bye bye. 4:30 batch, guys. Okay.
Excuse me, for exam we have to show the final postures.
Not level 3, don't worry, level 2.
Oh.
Okay, level 2 postures.
Okay.
But level 3 we will ask Viva, but there is no marks for level 3. You have to learn level 3 asanas also. But marks will be there for level 2 postures. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So we will practice few core strengthening exercise. Okay, don't think that they are cardio exercises. They are asanas only. But we have name for the Pilates. Okay, so as we have less time, we will practice those. Okay. So quickly we'll finish joint rotations and all. Jayashree ma'am, forgot Pilates, practicing or not regularly?
No, ma'am, only on weekends.
So this is the thing will happen after every training, not only Pilates. For everybody, not only for you, even for us also. Okay, so joint rotations will start. Anybody wants to give instructions? Only joint rotations, that's okay. I will only give. Will prolong otherwise. Yeah, neck rotations. Clockwise. And anti-clockwise. And then shoulder rotation. And then wrist rotations. Today we will be having test for core strength. Okay. Reverse rotation of your wrist. Once you finish, stretch your legs forward, do ankle rotation. Then raise your both the hands up once you finish ankle rotation. And do forward bend and touch your toes. Inhale, raise your hands up. Exhale and do forward bend, lengthen your spine. Knees straight, don't lift your knees. Keep it on the mat only. Yes, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Try to lengthen your spine. So as if you are going to touch the front wall. Very good. Go forward as much as you can. Okay. And then relax. Then slowly join your soles and do butterfly. Continue, keep clapping.
Very good. Now then slowly you walk forward without lifting your, keep pressing your knees onto the mat and walk forward as a chair. Again, slowly walk back. Walk forward and walk back. Walk forward and walk back. Walk forward and then slowly walk to the right. Walk to the right and walk to the left. Walk to the left and then come back to the center. And slowly raise your hands up and come back. Very good. Release. Then you can fall into your knees, receiving. And you can keep your both palms behind you. And then draw your knees